Very good morning, dear students. So far, we discussed matrices and determinants theory part. Today onwards, we are going to discuss JEE main part. So to score in JEE question paper, so as per NCERT, pin to pin, every definition, formulas, concepts, if you learn properly means you can solve the question paper 60 to 70%. So 50 to 60 to 70% if you score means you may get NIT. So in this topic means every year they are asking minimum 2 questions. One from matrices and another from determinants. So it's a very easy topic and you have to score marks here. So in this matrices determinant, first of all, what is a matrix? Already you know. Arrangement of numbers, that numbers may be real or complex, or objects, or functions, as vertical and horizontal lines. Vertical and horizontal lines. Such type of arrangement of numbers is called a matrix. Generally, matrices enclosed by the means whatever the objects or numbers we are taking, like this arrangement, horizontal arrangements and vertical arrangements. These horizontal arrangements are called rows. And these vertical arrangements are called columns. Generally, rows are denoted by like capital letters R1, R2, R3, R4 and so on. These columns are denoted by C1, C2, C3, C4 and so on. You remember, rows counting from top to bottom, R1, R2, R3, R1, R2, R3. So this is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3. So columns are counting from left to right or right to left, whatever it may be. Generally left to right we are counting, that is C1, C2, C3 or C3, C2, C1 also we can commence. Vertical lines always we are calling columns, horizontal lines we are calling rows. So rows counting from top to bottom means columns are counting from left to right. So all these numbers are objects or functions, this type of arrangement is called numbers. So whatever these objects or numbers are called elements of the matrix, are members of the matrix. Elements of the matrix are members of the matrix. All these elements are members of a matrix enclosed by the square brackets, like this. Or some peoples, they may represent like this also, open brackets. Generally, every matrix or any matrix denoted by capital letters, capital A, B, C, or X, Y, Z, or P, Q, R, S, like that. So matrices are denoted by capital letters, elements are denoted by small letters. Elements are denoted by small letters. These are the rows, means first row, second row, third row, first column, second column, third column. So here 3 rows, 3 columns are there. So this is the matrix A. Next. Order or size of a matrix. Order or size of a matrix. See here. What is the order or size of a matrix? Suppose one matrix I am taking, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. How many rows are there? 2 rows are there. That is first row and second row. How many columns are there? 3 columns are there. This is column 1, column 2, column 3. Number of rows and number of columns present in a matrix is called order of the matrix. Here 2 columns, 3 rows are there. 2 columns, 3 rows are there. Total 6 elements. 2 by 3 order of the matrix. So what is the order of the matrix means? That is 2 by 3. So it is denoted by like this. Like this, whatever the suffix is there. Here only we have to write the order of the matrix. So order of the matrix or size of the matrix nothing but number of rows and number of columns present in a matrix is called order of the matrix. So here 2 rows, 3 columns are there. This is 2 by 3 or 2 into 3 also we are calling. Generally 2 by 3 we are calling order of the matrix. Generally, instead of writing all these elements, simply we can write expression means notation of a matrix. See, here A, I, J of order 2 by 3. I, J means I represent a particular row, J represent particular column. One simple example. So you observe, this is the first number always represent row, second number always represent column. So I value 1 to 2 we have to consider. See, 1 less than or equal to I less than or equal to 2. Columns means J means the first suffix indicates the number of means rows, second indicates columns. So here 1 less than or equal to J less than or equal to 3. So how to construct this matrix C? First row, first one, mean first column, A11, A12. So how many rows are there? 2 rows, 3 columns, A13, A21, A22, A23. See? So these suffix indicates the position of the element. See, 1, 1 means first row, first column. See, this is row 1. This is first column. First row, first column means 1, 1. That is A11. 1, 2. So this is the second column, C2. This is A12. Means first row, second column. So always first number indicates rows, columns. A is an element which is in first row, second column. This is element in first row, third column. This is element in second row, first column. See, this is second row, first column. Second row, second column. Second row, third column. So this is the position of a element we have to represent. Like this is most important. So a matrix Aij of order 2 by 3 means we have to represent. Similarly, one matrix Aij of order m by m, how to construct? A matrix which is of the form Aij of order m by m. See here, m rows, n columns. How to write m rows, n columns? See here. First row 1, A11, A12, A13, and so on. This is A1, A1J, and so on. A1N. Next, second row. A21, A22, A 2 3. So second row jth column, second row jth column, and so on. Second row nth column. Similarly, third row A31, A32, A33. Third row jth column, and so on. Third row nth column. So like that, and so on. Now I am taking ith row. So AI1, AI2. See here, ith row first column, ith row second column, ith row third column, and so on. Ith row jth column, and so on. Ith row nth column. Again and so on. Mth row I am taking. Mth row A, M1, A. Mth row, see here, mth row first column, mth row second column, mth row third column, and so on. Mth row jth column, mth row nth column. See here, like this, one matrix, all these elements are A, I, J of order m by n, m rows to n columns means. Like this we have to write means how to, like this we have to construct this matrix. Means this suffix indicates position of the element. So second row jth column. So ith row jth column. So like that we have to consider mth row jth column, mth row nth column. So like that we have to construct the matrix. So these position identification most important, so that these are the basic concepts. So if you thoroughly learn these basic concepts means whatever the question paper you can solve the easily. Next. Any one matrix, if I take any one matrix, suppose A equal to 1 matrix minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 2, 7, minus 3 I will take. Suppose 7 if we take, what is the 7th position? See here, this is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3. So this is in third row, this is column 1, this is column 2, column 3. So third row, second column, so this element is, we are writing, third row, second column, A32, third row, second column, element nothing but 7. So what is A33, third row, third column means nothing but minus 3 we have to write. So next, the second row, first element A12, second row, first element. Second row means this is the second row. First row, second column. First row, second column. So this is first row, second column, nothing but this is the element 0. So like that we have to identify the position of an element in any m by n order of the matrix. Next. Types of matrices. These are the most important. If you learn types of the matrices, very basic concepts, these are all. Types of matrices. So among the types of matrices, first one is matrix. In the name itself, row, in any matrix which contains only one row is there, that is the row matrix. One simple example, A equal to 1, 2, 3. How many rows are there? Only one row is there. How many columns are there? This is first column, this is second column, this is third column. So, one row, 3 columns are there. This is the order of the matrix 1 by 3. 1 by 3. So, how, like, means what is the definition? A matrix which contains only one row, that matrix is called row matrix. Or a matrix Aij of order m by n, of order m by n is said to be row matrix. What is the condition? If m equal to 1. If m equal to means number of, this is first indication, number of rows. This is indication, number of columns. So if r equal to 1 means nothing but m equal to 1 means only one row is there. This matrix is called a row matrix. Then what is column matrix? Column matrix. So in the name itself, column matrix nothing but a matrix in which means which contains only one column. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. How many rows are there? Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. How many columns are there? Only one column is there. So, 4 rows, 1 column is there. This is the column matrix. Or, say here, a matrix Aij of order m by n is said to be column matrix if n equal to 1. So, if n equal to 1 means that is the column matrix. If m equal to 1 means that is the row matrix. Next. Horizontal matrix, vertical matrix. Next matrix is horizontal matrix. Horizontal matrix in the name itself. See, one example I will take. A equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. How many rows are there? 2 rows are there. How many columns are there? C1, C2, C3. Number of rows is less than that of the number of columns. Number of rows is less than that of the number of columns. Such type of matrix is called a horizontal matrix. What is horizontal matrix? A matrix whose elements Aij of order m by n is said to be a horizontal matrix if m is less than n, means number of rows is less than number of columns. Such type of matrix is called a horizontal matrix. Then, what is the vertical matrix? See. So, vertical matrix means name itself. One example. Suppose A equal to -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Rows 1, 2, 3. Columns 1, 2. Number of rows is more than that of the number of columns. Number of rows more than that of the number of columns. Such type of matrix is called a vertical matrix. Horizontal matrix, vertical matrix. Row matrix means only one row is that is row matrix. Column matrix means only one column is there, that is column matrix. Horizontal matrix means number of rows must be less than that of number of columns. Vertical matrix nothing but number of rows more than that of number of columns, that is the vertical matrix. Next, rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix. So rectangular matrix nothing but number of rows is not equal to number of columns. See, suppose this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. We take this one. So this is a rectangular matrix because 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, 2 columns are there. So a matrix Aij of order m by n is said to be rectangular matrix if number of rows is not equal to number of columns. Maybe clearly this is a vertical matrix. Here you can take like this also. Suppose another matrix A, B, C, D, E, F. This is horizontal matrix, at the same time rectangular matrix. So in rectangular matrix means number of rows is not equal to number of columns. So if number of rows equal to number of columns means that is a square matrix. Square matrix. See, if you take this matrix, this is number of rows 2, number of columns 2. So number of rows equal to number of columns means such type of matrix is called a square matrix. So most important, square matrix. A matrix capital A of order m by m. M by m means m rows to m columns. M rows or n columns if I take is said to be a square matrix if m equal to n. M equal to n means that is a square matrix. M is not equal to n means that is a rectangular matrix. Then singleton matrix. So what is singleton matrix means? A matrix which contains only one matrix. A matrix which contains only one element. Such type of matrix is called a singleton matrix. Means this is order is 1 by 1. So order is 1 by 1 means how to define singleton matrix? A matrix Aij of order m by n is said to be singleton matrix if m equal to n equal to 1. Means one row, one column is there. That is the singleton matrix. Nothing but only one element is there. That is the singleton matrix. Next, zero matrix or null matrix. Zero or null matrix. Zero or null matrix. A matrix in which all the elements are zeros. A matrix in which all the elements are zeros. Such type of matrix is called a null matrix, or simply a matrix whose elements are Aij of order m by n. Whatever it may be, m by n is said to be null matrix or zero matrix if Aij equal to 0. If Aij equal to 0 for every I comma j. For any I comma j whose all these elements are zeros means that is the zero matrix. Generally, zero matrix is denoted by O. Whatever it may be order, it may be this is what is the order of the matrix? 2 rows, 3 columns are there. That is 2 by 3. So whatever it may be. So null matrix or zero matrix means a matrix in which all the elements are zeros means that is the null matrix. Next. If you take one square matrix, just I am taking one example. A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. This is the square matrix of order 3 by 3, means 3 rows, so 3 columns are there. First row, first column element, second row, second column element, last row, last column element. So, if you join all these lines, which you observe here, all these points, all these 3 elements lies on a line. So, these 3 elements are called the elements in diagonal elements. So, that is called principal diagonal. So, these elements are called principal diagonal elements. What is the principal diagonal of a matrix? So, principal diagonal nothing but which is a means a line which contains first row, first column element, second row, second column element, third row, third column element, and so on, last row, last column element. So, this is the principal diagonal of a square matrix. So, this is the principal diagonal of a square matrix means all these elements A11, A22, A33 are called principal diagonal elements we have to call it. So, you observe A equal to principal diagonal elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 7, 1. What is the principal diagonal means? This is the principal diagonal. So elements, what are the principal diagonal elements means 1, 5, 1 are called principal diagonal elements. So 1, 5 minus 1 also we can take, that is the principal diagonal. So like that we have to define principal diagonal of a square matrix. Next matrix is diagonal matrix. What is the definition? A square matrix, capital A, see, simple definition. A square matrix, capital A, whose elements are A, I, J of order n by n identity, means number of rows and number of columns, so both are equal, that is the square matrix. A square matrix whose elements are A, I, J of order n by n is said to be diagonal matrix if all the non-diagonal elements must be equal to 0. What are the non-diagonal elements? Nothing but I is not equal to J. So diagonal elements, just only we discussing A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So what are the principal diagonal elements? These are the A11, A22, A33. Means I equal to I equal to I equal to I. So you remember, in any square matrix whose elements are of the form A, I, J. So what are the principal diagonal elements? Principal diagonal elements I equal to J. I equal to J. Non-principal diagonal elements I is not equal to J. So what are the non-principal diagonal elements? Means A12, A13, A23, A21, A31, A32. These are all non-principal diagonal elements. So how to identify whether they are principal diagonal or non-principal diagonal? Means these two suffixes are same means they are the principal diagonal elements. Otherwise they are not principal diagonal elements. So if I is not equal to j means non-principal diagonal elements are 0. Such type of matrix is called a diagonal matrix. One simple example. See A 0 0 0 B 0 0 0 C means other than diagonal elements all the elements must be 0. Sir, what about diagonal elements? Means at least one of them is not equal to 0, that is the diagonal elements, diagonal matrix. Suppose if all the elements are 0 means that is the 0 matrix. So here what in the diagonal matrix, what is the definition? Means a square matrix capital A is said to be diagonal in diagonal matrix if non-diagonal elements are zeros. Non-diagonal elements are zeros, then matrix is called diagonal matrix. Next, scalar matrix. So one more point here. Suppose these are the diagonal elements. So this diagonal matrix also denoted by diagonal of A, comma B, comma C. So diagonal matrix also denoted by diagonal elements. If you write means we can write diagonal matrix. One simple example. Suppose B equal to, so diagonal matrix of elements minus 2 like these elements are there. What is the diagonal matrix here? See, these are the only principal diagonal elements. Minus 1, 0, 0, 0. Second element is 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. So all the principal diagonals minus 2, minus 1, 2, 0. So this is the diagonal matrix. Next, scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. So a diagonal matrix is said to be scalar if all the principal diagonal elements are equal. All the principal diagonal elements are equal. See, all the principal diagonal elements are equal. One example: 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. One more matrix: B 2, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 1 or 2 you take. So a diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar if all the principal diagonal elements are equal. If they at least one of them is not equal, means all are not equal, means that is a diagonal matrix. See here, this is diagonal matrix but not scalar. This is a diagonal matrix at the same time scalar matrix. So how to define scalar matrix? See how to define scalar matrix. A square matrix capital Aij whose elements are Aij is said to be scalar. Is said to be scalar. What is the first condition? Aij equal to 0. That is I is not equal to 0. I is not equal to j means I is not equal to j means they are the non-diagonal elements. So what are the all non-diagonal elements? Must be 0. What is the second condition? Aij must be some scalar whenever I equal to j. I equal to j means diagonal elements. So all the diagonal elements equal to some constant. Non-diagonal elements are 0. This type of matrix is called a scalar matrix. Scalar matrix. Next. Identity or unit matrix. A square matrix, capital A, whose elements are, see, A square matrix, capital A, whose elements are Aij of order n by n I am taking, of order n by n. is said to be unit matrix or identity matrix. What are the conditions? See, Aij equal to 0 whenever I is not equal to j, means non-principal diagonal elements must be 0. What is second condition? Aij equal to 1 whenever I equal to j. What is the differences we observe? Scalar matrix means some constant k is there, that is scalar matrix. Identity matrix means unit matrix means all the principal diagonal elements are one unit. So Ij equal to 1 whenever I equal to j means all the principal diagonal elements are 1 1 1 is there, that is called identity matrix of order n. See here. Generally, identity matrix of order 2 means how to write? C 1 0 0 1. Identity matrix of order 1 means only singleton matrix. Identity matrix of order 3 means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1. Identity matrix of order 4 means, see, that is denoted by I4 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1. So this is the identity matrix of order 4. Suppose identity matrix of order n means In we have to represent. So this is most important notation. In nothing but identity matrix of order n. So I2, I3, I1, I4, I5, I6 like that we have to write the identity matrix notation. Next, upper triangular matrix, lower triangular matrix, then triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. See here. A square matrix whose elements are Aij of order n by n identity is said to be upper triangular matrix. Upper triangular matrix. What is the condition you observe? If Aij equal to 0 whenever I is greater than j, I is greater than j. Before that, I have to tell one notation. See here, 3 by 3 matrix I am taking. A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. See here. So all the suffixes values are same. 1 1 2 2 3 3 are called principal diagonal elements. So 2 1 3 1 3 2 means first suffix is more than that of the second suffix. See, I is greater than j means the elements which are below the principal diagonal elements. The elements which are below the principal diagonal elements. See, I is greater than j. 2 1 3 1. 3 is more than 1. 3 is more than 2. So these elements are called elements which are below the principal diagonal elements. Suppose I is less than j. I is less than j. 1 2. 1 less than 2. 1 3. 1 less than 3. 2 3. 2 is less than 3. So these type of elements are called above the principal diagonal elements. So very most important. I is greater than j means below the principal diagonal elements. I is less than j means above the principal diagonal elements. I equal to j means principal diagonal elements. So A square matrix capital A is said to be an upper triangular matrix. An upper triangular matrix. What is the condition? See here. What is the condition? Aij, see, Aij equal to 0 whenever I is more than j. Whenever I is more than j means all the elements which are below the principal diagonal elements must be 0. Such type of matrix is called upper triangular matrix. One simple example. See, that one only I am taking. A11, A12, A13, 0. A22, A23, 0. This is A33. You observe? This is the principal diagonal. Below the principal diagonal means all the elements are 0. This is an upper triangular matrix. See here, this is the upper, this is looking like triangular matrix means, so this is the upper triangular matrix. Then, what is the lower triangular matrix? Lower triangular matrix. A square matrix whose elements are of the form Aij of order n by n. Square matrix means these two suffixes you can take 2 by 2, 3 by 3, m by m, n by n, like that k by k, whatever it may be, you can take. These two numbers must be equal to, that is the square matrix. E is said to be lower triangular matrix. What is the condition? Aij must be 0 whenever I is less than j. Less than is there lower, greater than is there upper, lower. So what is the matrix? See here. So if you take this matrix, this is A 0 0, B C 0, D E F. See here. So all the elements which are above the principal diagonal, so this is called lower triangular matrix. Above the principal diagonal all elements are 0 means lower, below the principal diagonal zeros means upper. So a triangle which is both upper and lower means that is the triangular matrix. That is called triangular matrix. One simple example. See, what is the triangular matrix means? A 0 0 0 B 0 0 0 C. See, this is lower triangular matrix. This is upper triangular matrix. So what is the upper triangular matrix? This is the upper triangular matrix. This is the lower triangular matrix. If it is both upper and lower means this is the triangular matrix. Triangular matrix nothing but it is a diagonal matrix also will take. So all these elements means above the principal diagonal, below the principal diagonal, all are equal means that is the triangular matrix.